morning, Dr. Palermo with this week's Motivational Monday. February is Heart Disease Month, and it's very interesting that this follows the CDC's report on death rates in America. It turns out that 3.4 million people died last year, and only 345,000 of those were from COVID. There was a significant increase in those who died for heart disease and diabetes, as well as stroke and other metabolic diseases. In fact, these were far higher than the estimates that we usually see. There were over 160,000 increased deaths from heart disease and over 100,000 increased deaths from diabetes. Unfortunately, the pandemic hasn't really helped us when it comes to diet and lifestyle. This month, we are going to focus on cardiometabolic disease. And a big part of what we do here is testing. And previously, we had talked about that test, the NMR. The NMR is a very detailed lipid panel, so it goes beyond your basic lipid profile. And we talked about how it looks at particle number and particle size. So LDL is important, but the particle number and definitely the particle size take on much more meaning. Small density LDL particles are now believed to be atherosclerotic, so they drive inflammation and they increase our risk for heart disease and stroke. It is these small density LDL particles that are believed to drive disease, not all LDL particles. The larger fluffy LDL particles are important for hormones, cell membranes, our skin, our hair, and also are anti-inflammatory and help with the gut healing. So we don't want to significantly decrease all LDL. Small LDL particles are driven up mostly by high carbohydrate diets, especially refined carbohydrates. They also can be driven up by oils, trans fats specifically, which hopefully none of you are eating anymore, and also vegetable oils. So sometimes people will say, oh, I don't cook with vegetable oil, and that's great because you shouldn't, but it can be in many processed and packaged foods. So even those organic healthy crackers you got from Whole Foods, take a look at what kind of oil they use to make it. These vegetable seed oils are highly inflammatory and also contribute to the increase in small density LDL particles. Now, of course, first thing you gotta do is see where your LDL particles are and see what percentage of them are these small density LDL particles. They don't cause symptoms until it's too late, so it's really important to get this information early. Reducing LDL particles involve reducing these refined carbohydrates and vegetable oils, also increasing fiber, increasing essential fatty acids, and exercise, especially exercise that helps to drive down insulin, like strength type exercises. This month, we are going to be focusing on cardiometabolic disease, and we are going to be having a special cardiometabolic program at the end of the month, so definitely watch for details. This will give you the opportunity to take a deeper dive into your cardiac health and will also involve specific recommendations to help you deal with any of these findings. That's all for now, and have a great week.